Hi, my name's Helen. This is my channel, Helen Mary Jo. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're returning, thank you. And if you're a house belle, hello. Yes, I've had a really heavy cold, possibly COVID. I don't know. I didn't test. It doesn't really matter unless I haven't been seeing anybody vulnerable or anything like that. And thank goodness Mum was last week, so she hasn't caught it. So yeah, I've been quite under the weather really, but I feel fine now apart from this voice, which again, I never know. I have been to the doctor and they are going to do some tests, so I will keep you updated on that. Nothing to worry about, I'm sure. But it's really weird. Of a day, I don't know whether I'm going to be all high pitched or really low. And today it's decided to be low. So I hope you're all well. Thank you so much for all the lovely comments on the video of a little trip to the Isle of Wight. I think it brought back a lot of memories for a lot of people. And as ever, you were all delighted to see Mum. And she's very, what's the word? Kind of dismissive of the compliments. But of course she likes them. Who wouldn't? I mean, everybody likes a compliment, don't they? Whoever we are. I know I like a compliment. I don't know, does anyone not like getting a compliment? I mean, you might feel a bit uncomfortable, but you know, it's a nice uncomfortable, isn't it? Better than getting an insult anyway. So, yeah, so I've been busy. Anyway, I had my sister-in-law come to stay, and so we've been getting out and about with her. The weather's been very changeable. I know you do like a weather update. And yesterday was unreal, the weather. It was pouring down with rain here, grey, grim, wet. We went to Gunwharf Quays, and for those of you who don't know, it's an outlet shopping mall down just outside Portsmouth that's on the seafront, and honest to goodness, I did get a photograph. I'll insert that here of me in my raincoat on the sea. I mean, honestly, it was awful. But we had a nice day out, and my sister-in-law Sue got a couple of bits, and the kids were keen, and they got a couple of bits each. They're getting to that age now where they're interested, and because they've seen a lot of relatives lately, they've done quite well with the old financial gifts. So that was burning a hole in their pockets, bless them. So they got to spend some of their pennies, and I didn't buy anything. I think, you know, I shop so much that actually to go out with other people, I'm quite happy to let them do the shopping and I hold the bags. So, yeah, it was good. We went to see Madagascar as well. We went to see Madagascar at the Mayflower Theatre. That was good. Wasn't like the best show I've ever seen, but, you know, you have to give these performers credit, don't you? They work so hard, so hard. And you know, 5, 6, I think they're on, they must do, excuse me, I'm still a bit, you know, coldy. I haven't got runny nose or anything, but still a bit tickly. I suppose they do 6, 7, 8, they do 8 performances a week. Good Lord, it's such hard work, but they were very good. It was fun, and the children really enjoyed it. And it was over by 8:45, which was great. We were home indoors by before 9:30. So happy days. It's all been wonderful. And if I hadn't have had a stinking cold, I would have enjoyed it all more. But that's life, isn't it? I caught it from Katie. She had it while we were on the island. So anyway, never mind. Today I have got a pretty big H&M haul, and it's probably the last, I hate to say it, the last proper summer haul that I'll be doing. There might be a few bits and bobs that come along in the midst of it all, but summer is, well, officially over, isn't it? But I think that's what they said on the weather forecast. But it's a lovely day today, and Dolly will be back home any second now, so I'll have to stop to get her back in with her treat and everything. So I'll do the H&M, and then I got, you know, I've been showing you this Dialect perfume, and I got this new one. So if you're not familiar with it, these are perfumes that are made in the Grasse, I think you say Grasse region of France, which is where all the top perfumes are made. They cut out all the frills and flounces and just give you the perfume. This is, I shouldn't have to look anymore because I know what this is. This is 50ml, I think, isn't it? This one. So it's a decent size, and they are inspired by other fragrances. So if there's a fragrance that you wear regularly and you like the notes, as they call them, in those perfumes, if you go onto the Dialect website, the link will be down below, you can see the kind of thing you'd like. And they're so reasonably priced that you can just enjoy them really, and they've got a money back guarantee. So if you hate them, that's not a problem either. Now, it wouldn't take Einstein to work out which fragrance this is inspired by if I tell you it's called Basil Lemonade. So if you're familiar with some of the premium brands, Basil and Lemonade will be familiar to you, and it's very, very nice. Now, as you know, I've always worn, well, you don't all know because you won't all be regulars, but if you've known me for a while, you know that I wear Clinique Aromatics, and I do love it and I still love it, but I kind of got completely nose blind to it. And now what I have found is by changing it up and wearing these different fragrances on a daily basis, and let's face it, most days the only person I see is Rob, and then when I go back to my aromatics, it feels like a new scent and I can smell it again, which I'm loving actually. So I haven't abandoned that. I think it's kind of it's like my signature scent really, and I haven't found anything that I want to replace it with. But I am enjoying wearing these. So this one, Basil and Lemonade, it's very fresh, clean, I'd call it, and I like it very much. Now, because I signed up with these, I get, you know, the marketing emails too, and you're never too old to learn. What am I, 67, and I learned a few things. Now, I have always done that. Sprayed the perfume on my wrist, rubbed it together. You're not supposed to do that apparently because it breaks down the notes, I suppose, in the perfume oils, and so don't do that. Another thing you shouldn't do is put it onto very dry skin because that absorbs the perfume oils and you get less wear. So ideally, a fragrance-free moisturizer or some Vaseline or petroleum jelly, just a little bit, spray the perfume on that. The perfume won't go absorbed. It will, I suppose, not come out, but you know, you'll get more benefit from it. You should never store it in the bathroom because humidity is not good for perfume. And then the other two ways you can prolong the lasting values, properties of the perfume is to lightly spritz your clothes or a scarf or whatever. I do that anyway, like so. Oh, I went a bit mad there, nearly got it in my mouth. And or indeed your hairbrush if you just want to lightly. I wouldn't spray it directly on your hair because you wouldn't want it to dry your hair. So that's my one I'm loving at the moment, Basil Lemonade. I've got Helen 15, gives you 15% discount. They're not expensive anyway, and they do offers like 3 for 2 and stuff on their website. So the link will be down below. Helen 15 for 15% off. But in my opinion, it's worth a try. I actually gave my sister-in-law one. She admired one that I was wearing, and so I gave it to her because I'm in the happy position of having some new ones. So that's the Dialect perfume. So now I'll crack on with H&M. As my regulars will know, we're going on a cruise in November to the Caribbean, and so I wanted to make sure that I got my kind of summer wardrobe, any extras, fresh clothes. Everybody wants something new for their holiday, don't they? So I have been avidly searching the sales to find some bargains. I don't think any of these things were actually in the sale, but they look very nice. Now, I haven't tried them on as ever. I just do not have the time, inclination or energy to try these on and then show you. So I am kind of trying them on for me and to show you. I think it's all relatively new stock. I have had them for about 5 or 6 days, so hopefully they're still in stock. I will link everything down below, and if you like them, you should be able to find them. So I'll crack on with that now and see how we get on. So I kept my jeans on and popped this blouse on, which is viscose, and obviously it could do with an iron, but as I've said before, I don't like to kind of iron things until I'm sure I'm going to keep them. Now this is a large, and as you can see, it's very roomy. Obviously it's meant to be like this, and this is $19.99. And if you remember the one I got, the summer one that had the short sleeves, well, kind of half sleeves, I've worn that loads and I really, really like it. Now that one's linen. This is quite fine viscose, but I love it. I really, really like it. I think it looks so fresh and nice, and easy, you know, if you wanted to layer it up with something or put a cardigan over it or something. But as I say, oh, there's Dolly back now. So I'm going to have to stop for a second. Sorry. Right, where was I? So Dolly's back happy with her treat in the garden. So this is a nice light blouse. I've got it on, as I say, with my jeans loose. It's not very long, but with a skirt it would be fine, obviously. And I think that's quite nice. You can blouse it up, and I have got a really long body, as I have told you all before. So for $19.99, I think that's nice blouse. Good for work, good for going out, nice and cool, nice and airy. Yeah, I like it. Don't know if I'm going to keep it, that's the truth, but I do like it. Now, I look at this like, gosh, very see-through. But this is a bit of a kind of a wild card, you know, like I just sometimes enjoy trying different things on. Now, I've been searching for a pair of kind of glamorous low sandals, primarily with the holiday in mind, but you know, just for the summer in mind really. And I got these from John Lewis in the sale. I can't remember how much they cost, but I will link them if I can below. They're Gabor, and they've got this piece of elastic here, and they're quite nice, as in they're not too much foot on show. So I'm going to try this on with these sandals. And this blouse is how much was this? $32.99, and the denim skirt that I've got on was also $32.99. I got the blouse in large and I got the skirt in large. Now, you might think, what is she coming as, you know, as in production? But I thought this might be nice. You know, when you see nice strappy dresses, but you're kind of a bit like reluctant to wear just a strappy dress. I thought this might look nice if you had a black, you know, thin strap dress and you wanted to kind of wear the dress but change it up or be more covered. I thought this is really beautiful actually. It's got all this embroidery laden onto it. Now there probably is one tie too many here, but that's easily done because I didn't need to undo those. So you could just fix that, you know, or leave it if you like a tie. I mean, I do feel a bit like Adaman, that's a blast from the past, back in the day. And then it has got ties here as well, but you could get rid of those too if you liked what it does. Now, I'm not sure is the honest answer. I can turn those back so it's not so dramatic. I do struggle with these ties, you know, because if you're trying to do anything, even eating at the table, they can become a bit of a challenge. But it's very, very pretty. I'm not sure what it's made from. The skirt is obviously denim. I'll show you that properly in a second. I should imagine this is some kind of viscose. Let's see, materials. It's polyester and viscose, but it's very lovely. I haven't been able to do it up because it's too fiddly. And because I'm still getting over this cold, I keep getting a bit kind of hot and cold, so I don't want to overdo it. I mean, yes, you can see my bra, but I would either wear a bra that should be seen, as in a colourful bra, or a completely nude bra, or like I say, a vest top or a dress under it. The denim skirt, the jury's out. It's a good length. Has it got a split up the back? Yeah, it's got a split up the back, but it's nicely flared. I really bought the dress, the skirt, as much as anything to have a bottom to try it on. You do look dirty, Dolly. I hope that's wet and not dirt. She was out for hours, bless her. So, a bit different, I know, but you know, like I've said before, half the fun of fashion is just trying things on, and you never know where you might get a nice surprise. So that's those two pieces. I will decide all of this when I look at the video, and sometimes when I show you things I go, oh yeah, I love this, and then I look at the video and I'm like, oh, I don't like it at all now. So as I said before, if in doubt, video yourself. But what I do like about this skirt is that it's not stretchy at all. So where I had to pull hard on the zip, it has been quite good at flattening the tummy. So right, that's those two pieces. I think mostly it's dresses now, so I'll crack on and do those. Now this dress is 100% cotton, and it's $37.99, and I got this in a large. It's incredibly low at the front. I mean, it's below my bra there. I have got bras that would that have got a lower front than this one, but I would probably put a little cami under it. I think it's very pretty. I think it's very pretty fabric. It's got a nice feel to the cotton. It is very kind of big around here. Low. I think you'd have to wear, I mean, unless you love having everything on display. I mean, I can see my tummy down there, it's straight through. So it's got this self-tie belt with the little loops, nice half sleeve, and it's a maxi actually. What do we think? Might look better with a heel. But it's got a nice flow to it, hasn't it? I will decide when I look at the video, but it has got a nice feel to it. I'll say that for it. Feels really cool and fresh, and I think it looks really cool and fresh. I don't know if it's too long. Bit of a pain to shorten because it's got a very full added tib. It's not tiered. You know, I know a lot of ladies are sick of the tiers and the gathers, so I thought the fact that this was kind of fitted with this, a little bit different, isn't it? I haven't tried a dress on like this before, that's for sure. So lots of boxes are ticked, but, well, hasn't got pockets, which would give it like every tick. But nonetheless, I think it's a nice dress, and you could change it up with a different, you know, with a leather belt or whatever would look different again. So pretty good for the money, I do think. But like I say, I will decide on the video, and bearing in mind that I would have to wear a vest top, which obviously makes it less cool, but not tremendously. You know, wouldn't make that much difference either, would it? But pretty, isn't it? So, you know, I suppose lots of people would think H&M is a very young brand, and it is, of course, but there are some little gems to be had. You just have to keep looking and try things. Now, I'd call this like just a little easy to wear day dress. It was $32.99. This is in a large as well. Cotton, elasticated. Oh, it's got the same sleeve thing the other one had, which I do like. So they've kind of got the elasticated edge, but it's folded under and it's kind of fixed under, so that is how it's meant to be. And they've gone for the drawstring. Well, if you didn't like that, you could easily run a bit of thin elastic through there and it would just literally be a pull-on, very cool, very easy to wear day dress. Not too long. I'm 5'6", for those of you who haven't watched before. I'm probably a 16 on the top and an 18. Oh, go away. Oh, go away. Fly. 18 on the bottom, 16 on the top now. And this is a very, very easy dress to slip on, but it feels very cool. It's quite a fine cotton, you know, it's not thick at all. So ideal day dress, I feel. I don't think for me it's, well, you know, it's all relative, isn't it? For me, this isn't dressy enough for the evening, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. And if you're just going to a bar or something, equally, if you put on kind of some higher sandals, that always elevates everything, and different jewellery and stuff. So yeah, I think it's quite nice, a little bit different, isn't it? It's nice to see something different. And this blue is gorgeous, isn't it, in here? And it's kind of almost like a midnight blue, this colour, with the ivory and maroon, I think you'd call that. So, not bad at all for the price. I think I probably would run some elastic through there so that I didn't have all this malarkey going on. I don't really need frills. A bit past it. Maybe that's just the mood I'm in. So this one is 100% viscose and this was just £21.99. So very, very good value. I don't like it, however, so it doesn't really matter how good value it is. Lovely colours, lovely big kind of, I suppose, are they like poppies in this red and a nice cream. It's very creased, which kind of as well indicates if you're travelling with it. It's got these wide sleeves. I just don't think it's very flattering on me, to be honest. So it's buttoned through, shirt dress, I guess you'd call it, with a self-tie belt and these wide sleeves. There's nothing wrong with it, it's just not my favourite. Obviously it would look better pressed up. It's nicely made, you know, it's got the panels, oops, falling over with flat shoes on, honestly. Take my wash with it, Helen. So, yeah, they are a raglan sleeve. They're very wide, aren't they? I just don't think it does anything for me at all, so it doesn't really matter how cheap it is, does it? It's not doing it for me at all. But, you know, as much as anything else, it's to show you what's out there. There's still some, these were all new in, I believe. Doesn't mean that they'll still be in stock because I don't think H&M get in vast quantities, but there's still a lot there if you are going on a late holiday, or you know, you just want to get in early for next year, or you're going on you know, an early or a late winter holiday. You still won't have access to the summer clothes in the shops. So that's the last dress. There's a pair of trousers. Now I don't think I've ever bought trousers from, I think Rob's just got the hedge trimmer out, so he's going to do his usual trick. I don't think I've ever bought trousers from H&M before, so I'm dubious that they'll fit, but let's see. So you can see I popped this kind of, call it Meadow Wildflower blouse back on again with the trousers, which do fit, which is always a nice surprise, isn't it? They are extra large, linen blend tapered trousers, and they're pretty good actually, and very lightweight. And these were just £19.99, which I think is very good. So, I mean, not a lot to say. But, you know, if it's very hot, these are ideal really, if you don't want to wear shorts. They've got a nice feel to them. And this is, you know, without any ironing. Obviously they're going to crease, but they've got almost a kind of silky feel to them. So, I mean, I probably wouldn't wear them. I'd probably wear them with a t-shirt or something loose, but I wanted to show you the elasticated waistband and the pockets. But for 20 quid, and you know, as I say, they're straight out of the thing. There's plenty of room, so they don't feel that they're all, you know, too clingy around my bum. And I will judge from the video as per usual. So that's my H&M haul. It feels like ages since I've done, it's only really just, well, I didn't haul in the Isle of Wight, obviously, did I? But it seems ages since I've done a haul in my haul. Now, what have I got coming up? I've got to do some cooking and I've got to do some sewing. Oh, I'm so busy, so busy. That's good. I don't want to not be busy, but you know, Rob's very not busy. He's embraced retirement. It's all right for some. And then I've also got, do you remember Estir? I'm doing a fresh collaboration with them. They got back in touch with me. I thought my days with them were over, but they were very keen to work with me again. And then I've got another brand approached me, and I haven't tried it on, but it does look very nice, called Goelia. And yeah, so looking forward to trying those on. And then we'll be getting into autumn. I couldn't believe it yesterday, went into Next and it was full of pumpkins. Really? It's like wishing your life away, isn't it, really? But I guess that's just, they've just got to try and get those sales. You know, it's cutthroat out there. I was sorry to see that Ted Baker had gone bust, but it's brutal on the high street, that's for sure. Although Gunwolf Keys was doing very well. And to be honest, a lot of their stuff isn't reduced by huge amounts. I think it's more just a pleasant place to shop, and people enjoy going there. So I think if you can get the right retail environment, you're still able to do the sales. But anyway, not that I know anything about it. What do I know? But I just, do you know what I've just looked? I've just got to show you. You know, I called this my Meadow Blouse. Look, it kind of goes with my Meadow tea-towel, doesn't it? Oops, is that the front door? I don't know. Anyway, it just struck me that it's kind of the same theme. I obviously like a meadow. So that's me for today. Hope you're all well. Thanks as ever. And I'll see you really soon. Have a great weekend. Thanks for watching. Bye.